I'm finally back. That's right, vacation's over. It's time to get back to making videos. Did you guys miss me? Don't be a kiss ass. Now, I did plan on filming a video while I was on vacation because there was tons of rock climbing there, but unfortunately, the first day of filming, I tried the most dangerous dyno I've done in my entire life and sustained the worst injury I've ever gotten while rock climbing.
Oh, damn it! Oh, I almost had it.
So the chest injury wasn't really that bad, but my leg was destroyed. Like, I couldn't even put weight on it or walk on it or anything, so needless to say, I couldn't climb the rest of the trip, but it's still not the worst climbing fall I've ever seen. That spot is permanently reserved by the dude who falls and smashes his face into the ground, where he's like, when he hits the ground. But enough about that. We got a lot of dynos to get through this week. Kicking kids dyno. And there's no post. I love this clip so much. Using a kid as a foothold is aid. Where's the video? This sounds like the best video that's been submitted yet. Where is it? It says the video is restricted and only moderators can view. I'm the only moderator on this subreddit. It's my subreddit. How are they gonna tell me I'm not allowed to? If anybody, I should be the only one that's allowed to watch it. This is bullshit. I should be allowed to watch a kid get his head caved in, all right? If I want to see a kid get roundhouse kicked in the face, I should be allowed to on my own subreddit. I'm pissed. Sorry, this poster is removed by Reddit spam filters. This one's gone. They're all gone. Stop. Why? I want to see it so bad. The more they tell me I can't watch it, the more I want to. Does the kid get like decapitated? Does something crazy happen? I don't understand what's going on. How would it get taken down? Wait. I think I found it. I think I found the video finally. All right, this is some random video, but I think it has the clip in it. The kid getting kicked. Why is it taken down? It's not that bad at all. It's so cool. He's just sprinting across the mat. I don't understand why that would just get automatically taken down from Reddit. I've seen so much worse stuff on Reddit than a kid getting heel hooked in the face. We're gonna knock this shelf over. Stupid kids. Get out of the gym. Make a kids only area, 12 and under. 12-year-olds can crush, I'll say that. 12 and up, those kids climb harder than I do. 12 and under, give them a playpen to go play in. I don't want them running around the gym or else this kind of stuff happens. Thank you for posting that. You get another upvote. Sorry your post got destroyed by Reddit. I don't know why they do that. Oh, we got a long one. Tried this for hours, then made one small tweak and did it third go, as subtleties of dynos be fun sometimes. All right, cool. Let me just see the dyno. How about that? How about no more reading? How about we just watch the dyno? Let's see the subtleties, the small tweaks of a dyno. Is this actually a set dyno? Holy shit. What? Is this the same dude? Wait a minute. Foot holds as finish holds and he just casually hangs on them. I'm pretty sure this is the same dude that did the last 360 dyno. What the fuck? Is this the same guy? It is! Shurm. Scary one, but I needed to do it twice so I could get it on vid. That makes sense, I do that too. He's back again. These are like the most upvoted ones, both by him. I guess we'll just dedicate an entire segment to This has more upvotes than the last one. The last one was already insane. I have no idea what to expect. You better impress us here. You just got an entire segment dedicated to you. Are you fucking serious? What? This is like next level. This is giving me anxiety. I'm like picking my face right now. What the fuck? I don't even have anything funny to say. That's just insane. I've completely forgotten until just now that this whole Church of Dynology started with world records. And I haven't been giving you guys some of your world records that you guys have clearly been breaking. There is no way in God's green earth that this is not an official world record in rock climbing. This has to be at least like what, furthest lateral dyno? Look at this thing. Like that's like 13 feet. I'm gonna make this a category right now, all right? You listen up. The non-slab, horizontal, two-step dyno, all right? It's very specific. I have no idea what the measurement for this is, But until I see one more impressive on a non-slab two-stepper, this is absolutely a world record. So here you go, 63 updates. I don't know, I don't even get it. I don't know what to say. All right, so I was scrolling through, and who would have guessed the top post for the past like month is another dyno. Since my last dyno did so well, here's a compilation of my dynos I made a while ago. All right, let's see it. Oh, he has his actual Instagram thing, Sean RHM. So it's Sean Rahum. All right, Sean Rahum. Holy shit! I think I missed the second one. Pretty big, not really up to your typical Rahum style. That is huge. You definitely embellished the swing a little bit, but it was sick. That's great. These look like they're set also. Do you just go to like a gym? It's like where monks train to fight evil spirits. This gym trains dynoists. Wait a minute. This, you might have broken your other record here. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. That's the horizontal 3-step dyno record. It looks like we have 2 records by Sir Herm. These are absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually like, not even joking, like 100% serious. I'm kind of annoyed. Like, I mean, it's badass, don't get me wrong. But usually, there's kind of this like window of like, I'm pretty good at dynoing, right? I started the ChurchofDynology. I dyno all the time. I do some cool stuff. Then there's like people who are a little bit better than me. And I'm like, that's all right. You know, they're just really good at dyno and they're a little bit better than me. Then you have pros. And I'm like, cool, they can be as much better than me as they want to be, they're pros. Then you have Sean Rahum, who's like a whole nother planet than me, and he's not like a pro climber or anything. He's just like, yeah, I just like doing dynos and making world records that I don't even try to get verified as a world record. I don't understand it. It's kind of aggravating, Sean, I'm not gonna lie. Attempt to dyno, a sacrifice for the church. Let it be known that your sacrifice will not be in vain. Big dyno and a big fall. My favorite. I'm glad that you guys don't mind me laughing at your falls. Falls are funny, okay? Especially ones like that. Honestly, after going through like 50 dynos each time I do one of these videos, it's nice to have a few falls sprinkled in. You know, I show me mine, you show me yours. That's how it works here. I think mine is a little worse than this, but this one may have been a little bit funnier. Amazing Brazilian beach dyno. Brazilian beach dyno. And then it says, let's see the, that was a huge span. Your wingspan. I don't know if you have a big wingspan or if that was just a big move to do in general, but did you like like a vertical double clutch? It looked like when you caught it, your hand was turned. Was it? No, never mind. He's got his palm down. I thought he did like when he jumped up, he pressed with this hand and then flipped it to like sandwich it. Never seen that before. Would have been pretty cool. A really small dyno on my university wall. I've been climbing for 6 months. Go easy on me, please. I never do. All right, first of all, you already won me over. Playing Metallica, The Four Horsemen, one of my favorite songs. You guys can't hear it, but man, this song slaps. You know, one thing that would make me like Metallica more is if they made their music royalty free. Cool dyno, I like it. I've not done any dynos on ropes, so I'm not gonna criticize it all. It was a good dyno. Looks like a cool wall. I wish my university had stuff like this. Be curious to see what the man himself grades this. Ask and you shall receive. That means it's time for Guess the Grade, our favorite segment in these videos. It's really complicated. A lot of people still don't understand how it works. I'm not gonna explain it again. Last week I did pretty damn good on this one. I got almost every single one right. A couple of you commented that I didn't get it right. But I deleted those comments. All right, jugs. Oh, it's starting with a lot of jugs, so maybe not the hardest. Slow-mo, my favorite. 2 slopers. And he has to dyno over a big, nasty hole. That does look pretty tough. I'm trying to cheat right now by looking. I don't see any grades. This is a tough one. I really have to think about this. What do you think, Emil? You guys can't see him. He's hidden behind Carter. Emil says it looks like it's probably a V5. Sometimes guessing the grade is easy. Sometimes it's not so easy. This one, the angle of the wall is very flat, so I almost always assume it's like a V4 or below. You can have harder boulders than V4 or below. He already did a dyno. It looks like he's about to do another dyno. That one looked harder than the first one. We're getting into some higher grade ranges here. It started off, I was thinking like V3. I'm leaning more towards V5 now. A third dyno. that he didn't need to do. He's trying to throw me off guessing the grade correctly. This is a tough one. How do you grade that which is ungradable? I'm gonna go with my gut instinct, something I've never really thought I would grade things. V5. All right, this one starts quick, runs up a volume, catches 2 mediocre holds. Not good, but not terrible, right? They're probably pretty decent, actually. Big crossover move, kind of tough. Grabbing onto a volume, I didn't see if there was a hold there or not. This one's going a little too quick for me, all right? It's hard to guess the grade when you're going so quick. It doesn't look like there's a hold on that volume. It's hard to tell. There is, there's a little white foot chip. Okay, I'm gonna say this one, it definitely looks like it's in, I hate to say this, but it looks like it's in the V5 range. I'll be nice this time and say maybe it's a V6. I don't think it's a V6. Honestly, it looks closer to V4 than V6. I'm gonna say it's in that V4 to V5 range, but I wanna be nice because things always look easier on camera. I'm gonna be very nice here, do something a little different. I'm gonna give you a V5 on this one. I think it looks like a solid V5, okay? Sideways dyno, sideways and up. That was a pretty big dyno. That actually looks pretty difficult. Still a good amount of jugs. It seems like a lot of the dyno problems are juggy, but this is extremely overhung. And that's not a very good jug by the looks of it. It looks like it's like just kind of like a flat surface to grab onto. This actually looks like a pretty difficult boulder. This might be the hardest guess the grade we've had yet. Was that the finish hold? Did it even match the finish? Why would they not put the finish hold around the lip? I feel like that defeats the whole fun of having that big cut-in lip there. It doesn't matter. We're here to guess the grade. I'm gonna say this one is not V5. Can you believe it? It's definitely harder than V5. I'm gonna say it might be in that V7 range. It's hard to tell. The holds look like they're not that great, especially this one right here. This bad boy right here, it looks pretty bad. I can't tell just because it's so overhung. It looks like he's just grabbing something like that. I'm gonna go with V7. Solid V7. Let me know if I'm right or not. I usually am. So this one might seem a little bit like cheating because they put the alleged grade already in there. It says this should be V7. It appears that you can almost run and jump to the very end. But the thing is, they said this should be V7, meaning I have to guess the actual grade. It could be that it was graded V9 and they were like, this is way too easy, it should be V7. Or maybe it was graded V3 and they were like, damn, this should be V7. We don't know. The only thing we do know, it's probably not V7. All right, running up, jump, bounce. Looks pretty tough. That looks like one of those ones you're definitely not gonna flash. You're not gonna get it in your first try. Struggling on the end section a bit here. I have to grade the whole thing. We're not just talking about the start. Little foothold looking crimp that you have to match to finish. It does look pretty tough. I'm gonna guess that this is probably not a V7. Either, like realistically, still doesn't look like it's quite a V7. So I'm gonna say they probably graded it lower than you wanted. Definitely looks harder than V5, which pretty much leads us to only one conclusion. I'm gonna go with V6. They probably graded it V6 and you're like, nah, it should be a V7. Maybe it is a V7. I don't know. Crazy self-set V7 dyno. I already see the background. Kids, don't try this at home, only at your local park. All right, I'm pretty excited about this. There are a lot of potential for some cool dynos on this. Is he setting up? He's gonna dyno the gap? Oh, hell yeah. Dyno the gap. Damn it. You guys keep trolling me with these stupid, like, pump fake dynos that actually might be kind of cool. This one would have been sick. I don't know how you're not disgusted, how you can sleep with yourself at night. This would have been a sick dyno. You didn't even do a dyno. I knew watching this, I was like, he's not gonna fucking dyno. I knew it when I had high hopes that you were going to. It might be the same guy, I actually don't know. A lot of you kind of look the same. But still, I appreciate the effort. Maybe next time, hear me out. Go back to the spot, set some cool dynos. All right, you already trolled me once, shame on you. Troll me twice, you get banned from the subreddit. Do a dyno on it next time. The dyno gods are not happy with you. Dyno from Brazil, another dyno from Brazil. All the Brazilian dynos have to have that in there. It's down here too. Is that getting old yet? Climbing at night with a headlamp. Not my favorite, I have to say. I'm not a huge fan of the night climbing. No dynos yet, but you know, some climbs, the dynos aren't always at the beginning. All right, so I think he's about to do the dyno. This is a pretty long climb to get to the dyno. It looks like he has to dyno to finish this one out. I have to say, Typically, not a fan of these kinds, right? Like who wants to do a dyno at the end of a long boulder? Not very fun. You want to do the dyno as soon as possible. I like to call these a test of faith. The dyno gods test you from time to time. They don't want you to just dyno your way through everything. They want to know that you can dyno when the going gets tough, when the tough gets dynoing. And that's what they did to this guy here. He just did a long static climb. He looks tired. Will he stick the dyno? Probably, but we're gonna watch anyway. Final move before the top out. Very nice. The dyno gods are proud. Dyno god go. Couldn't find any plastic nearby, so I jumped on this rock. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Weird setting, but we take what we can get. It is pretty wild sometimes if you go outside. Sometimes there are rocks that kind of simulate like gym climbing. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but when you go to the gym and you have all the holds that you climb on and all that, some rocks actually feel kind of similar to that. You can actually climb on them. It's pretty crazy. All right, does this rock happen to have a dyno built into it? It does. That's actually a pretty cool dyno. Let me see it one more time. Big overhang dyno too. That's like, it looks like it's like 5 or 6 feet backwards and like 2 feet up. Pretty crazy. Looks like a pretty fun boulder. Very cool rock. Not the best dynoist, but I'd like to submit this little edit I made to the church. V6 dyno boulder. That's tough. You know, that's harder than most of the dyno boulders we get. So I think this is a perfect clip for our beta breakdown. All right, right off the bat, good holds to another good hold. It is overhung, so it's probably harder than it looks. A lot of failed attempts, big swing. I'm gonna say right off the bat, it definitely looks more like V5 than V6. Everything looks like V5 to me just because the holds are really good. I also can't tell how overhung it is. If it's like 45 degrees, I can see it. It looks like it's more like in the 30, 35 degree range. I would say just because everything's a jug, it's hard to really make a bunch of juggy holds into a V6. But you never know, we haven't seen the rest of it yet. And it looks like, you know, some complicated moves kind of skipping through, and the final hold looks rough. Rolls his ankle, and his glasses fly off. Good edit, I definitely wouldn't have seen that otherwise. Staff said the problem was gonna be taken down in a couple of days, so you had to get back on it. So I gave it a couple more goes. All right, so this is the one where he gets it, I take it. So, big dyno up to a jug, but on pretty severe overhang, big swing, looking good. Now he's gotta get his foot up. There's a tiny little foothold over there on the bottom of a volume. That does make it harder to use. I can see this being V6. This definitely looks like it's in the V6 range. Plus, the holds afterward. The dyno, it's probably the easiest part, which if you're a real dynoist, it always should be. And then, is that final hold a jug? Okay, it is. Cool. Yeah, I would say the pretty cool boulder. I think you could have dynoed again. He lost his glasses again. I definitely think like right here. Yeah, you could have dynoed again. It seems improbable, especially knowing that this is like a 45 degree or 35 degree overhang. Would have made the boulder a lot cooler though. But really cool problem. Thanks for sharing it. I agree, definitely looks like around a V6. I'm not just saying that because you already said it's V6 and I want to sound right. Congratulations. Start to end in one dyno. I don't know why you guys cannot remember. It's a start to finish dyno. There's always some miscombobulation of all the words put together. I think discombobulation is the word, and I don't think it applies to this either way. My vocabulistics may not be the best, but I want to see a good start to finish dyno. Very cool. Is that actually, it looks like that's actually set to be a start to finish dyno. Am I crazy? Is this a one move boulder problem? You got 2 holds here where you're standing. There are no other holds between this and the finish. Or this might be a big feature here. Maybe this also, I don't know how you would use that. Maybe you go up and like Gaston off that and then undercling that and then rotate in. I have no idea. It looks like you found the easier beta. Congratulations on making a climb that looks kind of difficult look a lot easier. Cool dyno, no send. Let's see the cool dyno. Very cool, accurately titled, very cool dyno. Let's see the no send. We saw the cool dyno. You know, we gotta see every part of the video.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
The fall is so sad. He just gives up. It do be like that sometimes, you know, you fall and you're done. 2 dynos and 1 problem? Yes, please. I don't know if he wrote it that sassily, but that's how I read it. This looks like a terrible... That was pretty wild. Kids running by as usual. Didn't kick them this time. It would have been nice. Second dyno. pretty tough. This would have been a good guess the grade. I should have done a guess the grade on this, but that's pretty wild. I want to know, where is this gym? You guys, whenever you guys submit a really cool dyno like this, I know you guys all think your dynos are really cool. Sorry, some are cooler than others. This one, where is this gym at? I want to know where to go to find dynos like this. I never get to try dynos like this. I want rotator cuff surgery, okay? I want in on the rotator cuff surgery. I want these cool dynos. I want kids running by that I can just kick in the face. Oh, fuck. I forgot about my leg. Oh my God, that hurt. Well, I think this is as good a time as any. I'm just hanging out, you know, I'm all right. I think this is as good a time as any to end the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think we might try something a little different next video. I don't know if it'll be ready yet, but I have a big surprise for next video, the next Church of Dynology video. It's gonna be epic, and it also will make it so we can fit even more of your guys' dynos in. So keep submitting your dynos, and make sure to like and subscribe unless you wanna end up like this kid.